here before you get yourself killed. Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he? Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some. You think? Most marauders can't even talk. But criminals do attract other criminals by their own nature. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Earned a fine bonus.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all board parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? I understand. You are speaking metaphorically. You wandered outside this ship and experienced a permanent, life-changing encounter. The old you is dead. Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne. I extend felicitations and congratulations on your life-changing experience. I understand. You are going undercover with an alias. I will update my discretion protocol accordingly. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? It is difficult for me to do so. I am programmed to accept commands from Captain Alex Hawthorne, after all. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Upper management. Really? Okay. I need to change something on my freaking TV. This colors are all kinds of messed up.
What can I do for you, Captain?
That's a wee bit better. Yeah. Okay. Like, my TV had the whiteness up too high.
Goodbye.
So her face was like obscured with white lines. I'm just now getting thirsty. Okay.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Okay.
These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Indeed.
I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself. No, really.
I mean, you can't freaking eat, so shut up.
These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them.
That's an old time camera. Okay.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
Okay. That is a distance that will hurt me.
If
No.
your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Okay. Repair, upgrade, modify. Weapons, armor. Okay. These need to be repaired. Wait, do they need to be repaired? Or does that mean it's equipped? Oh no, that's equipped. Oh no. Okay. You. Now this needs to be repaired. So, okay. So the dimmer it is to lower the condition. Okay. All right. Hmm? Mm-mm. Oh, I got that currently out, so I can't change it. Okay. No, I don't. What? You can choose perks. Perk points. New perk point. 5 new perks. Next tier. Okay. Oh, I can actually see the rest of it. Okay, let's see. Nope. Maybe. Yep. Vendor prices. So, this first. Um, okay. I'm guessing I do not have water. And drinking a beer will not satiate my thirst. Yep. Okay.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Pay.
I'll waive your fee since you helped us with those marauders. If you're looking for work, talk to the constable down in Edgewater. She's got a bounty on marauders. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Alrighty. If that's what it is. Oops. Let me not do that. Just... I'll worry about sleep later, I guess. Okay. That's fine. I was not expecting enemies to be between me and the town. Autosave? Okay. Hey. Actually, how far back am I? Oh. No, I'm not back that far at all.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, because you sure was. And if this ship...
Let's do something else.
Yeah, fair point. I'll let it go this time. If you're looking to help us out with our marauder problem, talk to Constable Reyes over in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
She's still gonna report it. I wonder if they have suppressors in this game. That would make combat easier. Let's see.
Gonna find you!
I missed it.
Stay away!
Oh, you got a bigger gun. Oh, I hate pistols. Oh, can't even see it. No, give me that gun you had, bastard. Now, where's the dog? Nothing. Oh, nothing. sleep on the ship, so oh, that sucks. I'm too far away. I remember seeing 3 indicators over here. 1, 2. Where's the 3rd guy? Ah, there he is. Oh, seems like he was waiting to ambush. Should have shotgun him in the back. Maybe I should. Get him to turn around though. Oh man, my stealth skill sucks. Do you have a gun, my good man? Or do you have a melee weapon? That is the question. I can't tell. I had a melee weapon. Okay. The melee weapon users would be better, easier dealt with. I'd rather have a scope on this thing. How did I? I'm not gonna question it. That's fine. about leave it alone for now?
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. You talk too pretty for a marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Hey, I earned that fancy title. Started off a lowly junior gravesite builder, then junior interment engineer. Oh, and I was a junior burial assistant for a time. The rate I've been working, I'm bound to earn a promotion. Must be about 50, 60 burials away from associate in humor.
What kind of brainwashing does it take for that?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see? Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge. Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
Okay.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case.
Abernathy.
You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. Yeah? Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the one. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees. Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards. Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
Okay. Spacer's Choice is going down. So, let's see.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds. Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that didn't help my thirst.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
What?
We don't believe in free anything here in Edgewater. We're a Spacer's Choice company. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We make you presentable.
Barbers do not do that, but okay.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked
I
about
wonder
this
what
at
an
length.
actual barber
I thought
would
I'd made
say
it
to
clear
that.
my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers! No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged.
Okay, sleep. A minimum of 2 hours, huh?
Read the latest.
I don't know you.
Does it really matter?
I know every face that walks through those doors. Except yours. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here. Am I that easy to read? Yeah, we've been having some problems lately. Loyalty issues, lines in the sand. I know where folk in Edgewater stand. But you, I don't know you. If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters. Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you? Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. If you want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down. It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Coming right up.
Okay. Plain and pure water. Okay. Sheesh. Oops. Yeah, that helped that a little bit. Why is this in junk? Why is this in junk? Oh, can I not eat? Ah. Okay. And yep. I can see why this is junk too. But this, I'd rather break this down. You know.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Don't let the boss catch you saying that.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing a promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Purchase?
As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Which is every question imaginable, yes.
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
Mm.
You are correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells.
Wait, what? Okay. No point
Been
in
eating
using
nothing
it.
but salt tuna for a year.
That's the way it goes, I suppose.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
You look sicker than a dog.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Yeah.
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
What plague do you have that allows you to walk around? Wait, didn't I overhear they said something about eating salt tuna for a year? Ah, you're malnourished. Ah, okay.
She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit. Just never found my courage is all. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't ya? Do a good turn for an expiring old man? Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work, that's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. I'll do what I can. I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
This is years worth of hearing that company policy.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough. You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand. I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly. So you'll do it then?
Yeah.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Your pain amuses me, sir. If you take this wrong medicine, you're gonna die even faster.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment. I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
Okay.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
What the fuck?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better. That's all I can ask of you.
Okay. I mean, is it only one medicine? Like, I can't split it and give both of them the shit? Okay.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
At least I paid my gravesite fees.
You don't have a name. Do you have a name? Oh, yes you do.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me. Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk. I don't know which company you work for, but if it's Spacer's Choice, boss can still write you up for fraternizing with an incompetent worker. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
You idiots don't even know what you have.
Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble. That's kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
Alright.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
Okay. You don't have a name. He did. Okay. What? They just got him stuck in this building to die? Okay.
Had your rations yet?
Yep. 2 whole cans of salt tuna.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet. Go right ahead. What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
No.
You are condescending to me, and I do not care for it. I am lucky to have my work, lucky to be alive. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed?
You poor soul.
Go right ahead. Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor. You have got the wrong idea about me. I've got nothing that needs hiding.
Yeah, okay.
Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness. But the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry. Spacer's Choice is built on love. And like any real love, it is cold and tough when needs must. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work.
Okay.
Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded. Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here.
Considering how everybody here is acting and all that other crap, I bet you he don't want to be here. Shit.
I'd keep a few paces between myself and Miss Holcomb, the town mechanic, since her dear father left the workforce. No ill intent in her, mind. Just a queer sort, restless, scatterbrained, inclined to do first and think after, if you take my meaning.
Yes, I do understand that. More on a personal level.
Amelia. Definitely Amelia Kemp. I advise against stepping foot in her drinking establishment altogether. Word is, they're gonna replace her with an auto-mechanical barkeep. She's... what's the word? Obsolete. You don't want to associate yourself with that kind of person.
You can be replaced too. Okay. I am going to do my best to obliterate this company. Just add air. What? What do you even have, sir?
Work your jaw on some Spacer's Chaw. Music to my ears.
Oh, snap. That is a giant hammer. I would love to have it, but I do not have the money. Matter of fact, I don't have the money to buy anything. I don't even have money to buy water. What is this, Mr. Acid? Oh, it's a weapon mod. Space grip. Duplicate. Mining helmet. Is this a church? It seems like it. Nope.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way.
It's an accusation.
Verity to you.
No damn question. Whatever.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
Let me guess what he's gonna say. You're not spouting that spacer bull.
Not to put too fine a point on it, but your choice of wardrobe is
Oh,
not
okay.
precisely
Yes.
common hereabouts. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town. Yes. Yes, it is. But it's my job, and I take it very seriously. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here. They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands. The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan. The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson.
Okay.
You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us. We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything. The future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need question their path again. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential, and we will all become akin to Grand Architects ourselves, after a fashion.
You're gonna destroy the universe before you find out what each and every particle does.
I would love to discuss the finer points of my religion with you. Oh, wait. No, I wouldn't. Seriously, though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
They who are not selling? No. It is free for all who seek it. I'm sorry you don't find these tried and true words of wisdom to your liking. Have you? These people need something. Anything they can grasp to survive. Delving into the metaphysical minutiae of the grand plan would be nonsense to them, if not worse. My apologies. The townsfolk are having a tough time of it, and it's been difficult for me to enrich their lives. They are good people. It is just difficult to reach them. Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery. Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious. Marauders are about. Though if you are planning on venturing outside, I do have a proposition that may interest you. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption. It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it. Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Schedule your sick leave. 2 to 4 weeks. Wait. That can't be what I think it is. So you can't disappear and tell your boss you're sick. You have to be sick. Wait 2 to 4 weeks before they can give you your sick leave. wonder if all the companies are like this.
Miss Holcomb, I'm splendid.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process.
You're looking for an out, huh? I'm not gonna give it to you. I want to see something first. Actually, yeah, I want to go back out before I do that quest. Those are marauders. Oh, he's a companion. Okay. Do that first then. Cannery and the landing pad. Okay. Only you. Free sliced bread. Cool. Okay, so sell junk. Oh, junk, there we go. Oh, I can't sell it. Wait, what? Oh, I haven't raised the hacking. Okay. Oh well. Pretty sure the office is... No.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Eugene wasn't family. Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
Okay.
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property.
Oh, you can kiss my
What Eugene did
ass.
to himself was vandalism. When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Okay. So, that tells me to destroy this company as best I can. I don't know. He said I was in cryo sleep for 70 years? 70 years? Where am I? That's a lot of food. Well, it's not stealing, so. One record found. Okay. When life gives you living, consider a free trial from your friends at Spacer's Choice. I'm gonna do my damnedest to destroy this company. Let me go back to the cannery.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
See, there's a private room. But this one that's locked. Yeah, I can't even begin to go in there. Oh, wait, there's a door over there. Wait, starting to think I can't get to that door. Okay then, I already looked at this. Let's find other computers. Try to jump up there later. Unscheduled amputation. There's not a computer in here, right? No. Pristine, they have more durability and worth more to vendors. Is there something that would appear in the codex? No. Yep, there it is. Pristine items can be identified by a diamond near their condition meters. Oh. Okay. I have 2 energy cells. Hmm. I need to go talk to the other guy anyway. They say the docking platform is outside too, so I could probably go talk to that guy as well. I need to finish Sekiro. No. Okay. So that was the original door I was going out of. Okay. Exactly. Maybe he's back here.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Resistance?
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant, clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Sure.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saltuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw. Few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid. Enlistment fees. Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name.
Thank you for being persuaded into paying me extra stuff.
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back. Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Thanks.
Go on. I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially? Unofficially? Strictly between you and me. I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
Are you now?
Go on.
I don't think all the citizens in Edgewater would just line up to die.
You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you. Scanning you with its murderous oculars. Mechanicals have been programmed to eliminate the human race. They've been programmed to replace us. First, they will rob us of our jobs. And once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives.
You might be good in the Terminator movie. One out of 5. I need to go sleep. Man, you made your rounds quick, didn't you? Yep. Let's see. Tablets.
Damn marauders are out of control.
Is your other officer out here? No? Oh, that's you.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
I wonder how long it would take them to respawn, if ever.
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients.
True on both accounts.
Yeah? The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking? All right, easy now. No need to get your hackles up. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you. Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about hope this and colony that, but you need to stop, or there's gonna be trouble. Trouble's in the asking. Board don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I.
I can kill you just like I can kill the marauders.
Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble? Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room. That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
Some people are straightforward, some people are not. Other folks, you have to just wrench it out of them. Not this man. He wants his money. Manti pillar examined. That's a giant stomach. Humongous stomach. Perception to show himself. Waggle your eyebrows. Okay. Okay, so what ammo does this use? Heavy. Light. Light. Energy. Okay. So for now, up close, shotgun, or this. Wait, this is a pristine rifle as well? Okay. Get rid of this. That's 100%, 82, 84. Don't need to reply.
What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor? I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
58? Woo!
You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I? Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU. Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
Then he fucking committed suicide. I mean, come on now.
We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Your term of suicide is used quite loosely. No. You're applying that however you want it. Whatever. I don't care. Suicide, you killed yourself. That is all that means. It doesn't matter if you're under the influence. It doesn't matter. You did the deed yourself. He overdosed on medicine before he shot himself. So the company writes it off as a medically induced psychosis, which does not result in him committing suicide, but it resulted in him shooting himself because he imagined it. Okay.
Something I can do for you? Yeah? What about him? Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead. Let me know if you find anything. You run into any trouble?
I think I got everything.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
I have lost it. I couldn't say you've turned in. Okay.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
A drink, huh?
Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
I guess you can't drink the water. Hmm. Alright, so all of this is in the same spot, so I'll do this first. No swimming, huh? Okay. Hmm. Okay. Do I have a light? No, I do not. Maybe I'll gain one if I get thrust into utter darkness. Can't hit him like that, okay. I know I'll shot another one over here somewhere. Doesn't matter. Okay. Let me check the other stuff. No. The kit, defense, melee, can I not cook this? That must be up there somewhere. Yep, it is deep. Hey, that works. Great. Now, let's see what I'm missing here. Terror. I wonder how much damage it does. We shall never find out. Ooh, hello. Skipping out on the time, eh? I've received reports on terror nests behind the landing pad. This is not the first time these reports have appeared on my desk. I must once again reiterate my contempt for the terror population and the problems engendered by their presence. Terror get caught in the engines of ships. Terror deface spacious trust problem. Pigeons! Alright, let's just go on past this. Wait. I didn't accept the changes? Oh shit. This is an energy weapon. This one would probably be better. It should be better, but what? Does plasma do more damage to robots or something? Because the damage is not as much as this. Forget it. I'll figure it out later. Yard?
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
Jesus. 46? How much do I have in engineering? 35. One more level, I'll be able to fix them. But by that time, I
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply. Navigation systems have determined this location as Spacer's Choice, designated mechanical repair bay. Attempting to misdirect or confuse a Spacer's Choice mechanical is a punishable offense. Please report yourself to your supervisor. Damage to navigation systems detected. Attempting to return to designated repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed.
Then I shall come back. Ooh, hey. 66%. I guess it's better than not having this suppressor at all. Of course. Wait, how much weight am I racking up here? $38 out of 140. Oh, fine. I'll be right back. Oh well. $300, $400. 300. Okay. Let's this one. Oh, pretty close. Okay. Woo! I wonder if that thing makes a sound. Oh, okay. As far as I know, it's 2 people and a dog. I hear the dog. Good. I'm gonna wait for him to come back over here and cut him to pieces. Hopefully in one hit. Might not happen, but we can always hope. Oh, that's 2. Where is he? I really gotta put a scope on these guns. Item repair. Why are you now telling me about item repair? Oh, hello. The shotgun needs it. Okay. A helmet. Now that sounds wonderful. Sneak, no. I'm not trying to be sneaky, unfortunately. Well, not too sneaky anyway. How does this Negata work? Oh. You just use it like a normal sword. Okay. $6.91. Oh, I'm making money. They ordered me to relocate to Edgewater Cannery. Grenade launcher. Okay. A grenade launcher would be probably much better than this. Yes. But how much ammo does it use per shot? That is the question. Condition 5,000, 5,000. 8 ammo per shot. Okay. And what about you? 1 ammo per shot. Everything else is 1 ammo per shot. Okay. 4-meter noise range. I'll come back and unlock stuff if I get my lock picking up higher. I don't want to waste a bunch of lock picks on shit that might not give me anything. You way over there? Wait a second. That's pretty close by, and this is close to, okay. So, finish this. Actually, no. This one is closer. Look at this. They ain't go over there. I'll come back. I'll come back for that. Oh, great. I'm gonna wait for his friend to go away. Okay. Got it. Now just to let him come back. Probably get alerted because his friend is dead.
I smell blood! Come out! Come out!
Shit. Whoa, that's a lot of them. I'd rather back up. Take care of them one at a time. Oh, they ran back. I underestimated the number. Alright, so. Yeah, okay. Can I cook it? Nope. Can I tell what weapon he has? No. Okay. Got a grenade launcher. What's the fire rate? 200 meters. Effective range 25 meters. Magazine. Equip time 1 second. So, okay, that's fine. It won't be too much good to get probably one shot off. Then switch to something else. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna walk nearby them. So nope. Oh wait, he might actually do so. Yeah, he might. This is going to be terrible. Wait, I just thought about something else. Does it explode on contact? A 5-meter AoE. Physical damage. Yeah, so it doesn't say. Okay. Oh, yes it does. Top left corner. Okay. Good. That killed him in one hit? Okay. This gun will do it. I didn't lose much heavy ammo with that. Alright, he got turned to ash. How far away was he? He couldn't have been. Oh, there, yeah, here he is. The shadow just creeped up on me. You can't go in these houses. Okay. Hey. I didn't think I was close enough to actually hit him. How did I miss the second hit? Point blank. Ah. Okay. Three. Two more.
Something there.
Oh, the other one walked away. Good. just... There we go. The community center. 2 here.
Who goes?
Uh-oh. Ah! He saw me in the bushes. Oh, this. Okay, that's not good. Ouch. I better go. That'll at least live longer. Ah. Ugh. You know, fine. I'm gonna go back to the ship. I can modify my weapons, sleep. Eat and drink and go back. Oh, this is a light assault rifle. Ah. Okay. Stagger. Whoops. Okay, this does need to be... Regardless of pristine condition, you gonna have to go. You don't do enough damage. Wish I could get that mod off there. That'd be mighty good too. Oh, wait, what? Oh, he sent the invite. Well, guess I'll stop here for now. The shotgun is decent damage at what? What range? 5 for point blank. I should probably keep it. Can I tinker? This. Yeah, this one. Oh, nope. No point. Modify. How many mods can I put on this? Okay. I don't have any. Great. Why would I want to put that there? I feel as though, like, that would be a waste if I put this on a grenade launcher. We'll figure it out later. Press next. 6 hours. Alright. I'll be back on later. Bye-bye.